Hey guys, welcome to another video. So today is going to be a market vlog and breakdown video. So today is Friday night and the event is tomorrow. So it's not actually a market, it's like a winter festival, but I will be a vendor there with all my plushies. So I'm going to show you guys my market prep for tonight and the event tomorrow. So tonight I need to put price tags on the stuff that I made since my last market. So that's been a few weeks, so that's going to be a lot of stuff to put price tags on. And I need to print more business cards, and I don't know if I'm gonna like gather all my stuff tonight or just tomorrow because the event starts at 1 tomorrow, so I'm gonna be there to set up at 12, so that's like a lot of time in the morning. But I might just gather like all my display things that I'm gonna be bringing, and I'm just gonna put them all together in my yarn room so that they're ready to go tomorrow. So I put price tags on everything that needed price tags, and I did all that stuff, printed business cards. I didn't record that because I was on the phone with my mom, so I couldn't record while I was on the phone, but it's all been done. And even if it was recorded, I mean, it would just be a time lapse, so I hope that's fine. So it's been a while since my last market, about like a few weeks, and that market was an absolute bust. So I have so much inventory. I have 2 bins full and 2 bags like absolutely full here. So I don't think I'm gonna run out of inventory anytime soon. So I'm done market prepping for tonight. I'm gonna go to bed and I will finish everything up tomorrow morning because it starts only at 1. So I'm gonna have a lot of time in the morning, and everything is pretty much packed up. It's just that we need to load the car and everything, but we can do that tomorrow. So I will see you guys tomorrow morning. So we're all set up now. It is really cold outside, so I'm like dressed up like so much, but it is so cold. And I did make my first sale. I sold 1 scrunchie for $4, so that's a good start.
I'm so pale.
It's just past 2:30. This is till 4. I'm freezing. I'm all like bundled up and I'm literally freezing. There is hot chocolate, so I did have some hot chocolate, but I'm freezing. I'm trying to speak and my lips are frozen. But I made a few more sales. I sold 2 small unicorns, and those are the only ones that I brought. And so now we're breaking even with the $40 booth fee, so at least we're not losing money today. Okay, so I'm back from the market. It's been a few hours. I was absolutely freezing when I got home because it was like so cold. It was like colder than minus 20 degrees Celsius, and it was just so cold. Like if you went outside for a little bit, it wasn't so bad, but I was out there for like hours and I was freezing. I couldn't feel my fingers or my toes. So when I got home, I took a really nice hot bath and did some self-care, skincare kind of stuff just to relax. So now I'm gonna be sharing with you guys how the event went today. So apparently they did this little winter festival last year, and there was a lot more people last year than there was this year. I don't know if it's because it was just so cold that people weren't going out as much, but there was a decent amount of people, but they weren't all there necessarily to shop and to buy stuff because like I'm pretty sure everything else there, like all the activities and stuff, were free. So they went there for some free fun, not necessarily to buy stuff, which is completely okay. But I did have some people that bought stuff, obviously, so that was nice. So if you see me look down, it's just because I have my book here, and that's where I'm reading like my sales and the amount of money I made and stuff. So in total today I made $115. And the booth fee was $40, which is less than the booth fee that I had to pay for my Valentine's Day market, which was an absolute fail. If you want to see that, that video is up on my channel. But anyways, so the booth fee was $40, so that would give me a total profit of $75, but the square fees were $1.35, which is not that bad at all. And so my total profit was $73.65. So that's obviously like not the best market I've ever had, but it is better than the Valentine's Day one where there was like over 8 crochet plushie vendors. So I was the only one that was actually selling stuff there. Like there was other people that had like a table, but they were doing more like activities for kids and it was free. So that's why like it was advertised as a lot of stuff was free, so that's why a lot of people went there, and they weren't necessarily there to buy stuff, but I didn't really have a problem. Like, there wasn't many people that came by and were like, oh, it's expensive. There was a few kids that didn't quite understand that you have to pay for stuff, so they thought it was free, so I had to explain to them that it wasn't free. But other than that, it went pretty well, other than the fact that we were all freezing. So now I'm just gonna do a little breakdown of the items that I sold and how much I sold them for. So I sold one scrunchie out of 15, and I sold the scrunchie for $4. I do have a deal with my scrunchies that it's one for $4, or if you buy 3, it's $10, so you do save $2. But this little girl only had $4, so she only got one. And I had brought 2 small unicorns, and I sold both of them for $18 each. So had I known that they were going to be popular, I would have made more than 2. So now I know that I should make more small unicorns, because I did have my giant unicorn that is $75. So that's obviously out of a lot of people's budgets, including mine. So a lot of people saw the big unicorn, and so they were like, okay, well, we'll just go with a smaller unicorn instead. Unfortunately, I don't think I have a picture of my small unicorns, so I won't be able to show you guys that, but I will put a picture up of my giant unicorn just to give you guys an idea of the style of unicorn. Of course, the small ones are a lot smaller, but just to give you guys an idea, because I don't believe I took pictures of the small ones. Next, I sold one bigger chunky octopus, and I only had one of those, and I sold it for $12. And I say bigger chunky octopus because my regular chunky octopuses are $10 each, but they're smaller. This one was just with scrap yarn that I had, but the yarn was thicker than usual, so it did come out bigger. And I sold it for $12, but they did give me a $3 tip, which was really nice. Next, I only sold one chicken nugget out of 10, and I sold it for $8. Usually my chicken nuggets are some of my best sellers, but today just wasn't a chicken nugget kind of day, I guess. And it was so cold today that I am not surprised that I sold a hat, and I sold 1 out of 12 for $20. I do have a deal with those hats that it's 1 for $20, or if you buy 2, it's $30, so you save a lot of money on that. But they only bought 1, and yeah. I sold the 1 carrot that I had, and I sold it for $12. I had other veggies and stuff like that too, but they just got the carrot. The little girl was so happy about it. It was adorable. And lastly, I sold 2 regular chunky octopuses like I was talking about earlier, and I had brought 5, so I sold 2 out of 5, and I sell them for $10 each, and they're just smaller than the bigger chunky octopus because the yarn I use is thinner than the one I had used for the bigger chunky octopus. So that's a total of 9 items that I sold. It's not a whole lot, but it's better than nothing. I am not mad about the outcome. I mean, it was like a bit slower, and I would have liked to sell more stuff, but I'm not mad about it. I had a lot of fun, met a lot of people that took some business cards that are going to check out my Facebook. Some of them might even place custom orders depending on what they want. And yeah, it was just a nice opportunity. So that's it for today's market vlog. It went really well, and I'm not mad about it. I mean, I didn't make that many sales, but it was still fun. And I just wish it had not been so cold because I'm still cold, like I just can't get warm. But that's okay. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!